Hypno is known for eating dreams, but its Pokedex entry in Pokemon Fire Red escalates this behavior from a nuisance to a felony. There once was an incident in which it took away a child it hypnotized. This single sentence changes Hypno from a dream eater into a predator. The mystery lies in the wording "took away." Where did it take the child? Hypno lives in deep forests away from civilization. The theory suggests that Hypno creates a battery, kidnapping victims to keep them in a comatose state deep in the woods, providing an endless supply of dreams until they perish. It implies that every missing child case in the Kanto region might actually be a meal for a hungry Hypno. Golurk is an ancient automaton created to protect humans and Pokemon. However, its design hides a catastrophic flaw. The Pokedex in Ultramoon states, if the seal on its chest is removed, it rages indiscriminately, turning whole towns into mountains of rubble. This changes its role entirely. It flies at Mach speeds, faster than sound, driven by a mysterious infinite energy. The theory suggests that the ancient civilization didn't just build a guardian, they built a weapon of mass destruction that they couldn't control. The seal on its chest isn't a decoration, it is the only thing keeping the reactor inside from melting down. Every trainer using Golurk isn't commanding a soldier, but walking around with a nuclear bomb that has a loose safety pin, capable of erasing a city the moment the seal breaks. If you enjoy Pokemon content like this, subscribing and liking really helps the channel. Thank you. Now, let's continue. Murkrow is often dismissed as a symbol of bad luck, but its lore suggests active malice. The Pokedex in Crystal notes, it lures unwary travelers into the deep darkness of forests. The keyword is lures. Murkrow is intelligent. It doesn't just watch people get lost, it actively guides them off the path. The theory posits that Murkrow are pack hunters using psychological warfare. They lead travelers into cliffs or swamps specifically to cause fatal accidents. They are the Grim Reapers of the forest, ensuring wanderers never return. Relicanth, the living fossil, was discovered during deep-sea exploration. Its Pokedex entry in Sapphire states, its appearance has not changed in 100 million years. In a world defined by rapid mutation and evolution, Relicanth is a biological anomaly. It has defied nature for 100 million years. The theory suggests that Relicanth is the only perfect organism in existence. It reached peak efficiency before the dinosaurs went extinct and simply stopped changing because it had no flaws. While other Pokemon evolved to survive, Relicanth survived purely on its base design, a silent testament to evolutionary perfection. Claydoll is a floating doll found in ancient ruins. However, its origin story in Pokemon Ruby differentiates it from magical constructs. The entry states, Claydoll are said to be dolls of mud, made by primitive humans and brought to life by exposure to a mysterious ray. The focus is the mysterious ray. This wasn't magic. It was a beam from the sky. This implies active intervention by an extraterrestrial intelligence. The theory connects Claydoll to the ancient astronaut hypothesis. Aliens visited early human tribes and used advanced technology to animate these effigies, a hybrid creation of human art and alien biology. Spiritomb is not a single entity. It is a collective of 108 spirits bound to an odd keystone. The Pokedex in Diamond reveals why. It is bound to a fissure in an odd keystone, as punishment for some misdeed 500 years ago. The mystery lies in the misdeed. This implies a judicial system capable of trapping souls eternally. The theory suggests that Spiritomb is composed of the souls of 108 criminals or bandits from a violent era in Sinnoh's history. Instead of execution, they were cursed to be fused together into into a single, agonizing existence. This is why it has no physical body, only a projection of swirling spectral hate. Victreebel lures prey with sweet honey to dissolve them in its acid. The Pokedex in yellow contains a gruesome detail, said to live in huge colonies deep in the jungle, although no one has ever returned from there. This suggests human explorers frequently find these colonies and are consumed. Lore states the acid dissolves everything, including bone. The theory posits that Victreebel is responsible for countless missing persons cases. The sweet scent that permeates the jungle is likely a mask to cover the smell of decay. It is the perfect biological disposal unit, melting explorers down into liquid fertilizer before they can report back, leaving absolutely no trace for rescue teams to find. Sigilyph is a totem-like Pokemon found in Unova's desert ruins. The Pokedex in white notes, the guardians of an ancient city. They use their psychic power to attack enemies that invade their territory. The contradiction is that the ancient city is long gone. The relic castle is just rubble. Yet Sigilyph continues its patrol routes perfectly. The theory posits that Sigilyph acts as an automated security system for a dead kingdom. Its psychic energy is likely fueled by the lingering emotions of the city's former inhabitants. It paints a picture of a tragic duty, a guardian unable to accept there is nothing left to guard. Bronzong, a Steel Bell Pokemon, has a strange history. Its Pokedex entry in Diamond states, one was dug up at a construction site after a 2,000-year sleep. It was celebrated as a bringer of plentiful harvests. It wasn't found in a temple, but buried deep at a random construction site. Why bury a god? The theory suggests Bronzong's power to control weather became too dangerous for the ancient civilization. Perhaps it caused a flood that drowned the very people it was meant to save. They didn't just stop worshipping it, they actively tried to erase it by sealing it in the earth, turning the construction site into a crime scene where humanity tried to murder its own savior. Xatu spends its life standing perfectly still, staring at the sun. People believe it meditates. However, the Pokedex in Ruby reveals the truth. Xatu stands rooted and still, out of fear of the terrible things it has foreseen in the future. This recontextualizes its existence. It isn't calm, it is catatonic. It sees the future constantly, the end of the world, the death of its trainer, the collapse of civilization, and knows it is powerless to stop it. With one eye watching the past and the other fixated on the destruction of the future, it exists outside of the present moment entirely. It doesn't move because it knows every action is futile against the coming apocalypse, making it the most tragic observer in the franchise. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like and subscribing for more Pokemon content. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. More videos like this are coming very soon.